Nikki, I'm a business owner and I own my office premises. Problem is, with interest rates doing what they're doing right now, going higher, my mortgage is increasing and it's becoming a bit tight for me. Is there anything I can do to help with this situation?
It's a very difficult situation for commercial and residential mortgage owners with the interest rate hikes. There are various things that you could be proactive about. One is don't wait until, if you're on a fixed rate commercial mortgage, don't wait until the end of your contract before looking and projecting what the new rates could be. So I'd always say talk to your broker as early as possible, and always talk to a broker that has access to the full market, that isn't just with one particular mortgage company. So that's the first thing, just to get as much information as early as possible. The second thing is, you could be, depending on what sort of commercial mortgage you've got, is considering how you could potentially restructure it. So if it is a repayment mortgage, perhaps look at, can you lengthen the term, so still pay similar sorts of amounts but over a longer period of time. The downside of that, of course, is that you do have more interest to pay because you'll be paying for longer, but from a cash flow perspective that might help you. You can always look potentially to overpay, so still when you've got more surplus cash to protect you. The other thing that some people do with commercial properties is look at interest only as well. I wouldn't recommend that for permanent solution, but needs must sometimes temporarily for cash flow purposes. So there's three first things. Is one, get as much information as early as possible from a reputable broker. Secondly, consider different structures of your mortgage, the time frames. And thirdly, perhaps the different type of mortgage that you'd be looking for. Then finally, I would look at, is there other ways that you can release up cash from your business to help? Because clearly, it's a cash issue. So sometimes you shouldn't just be looking at one little point, you should look wider. So, if you've got a cash issue, is there other places that your business can release funds from? For example, have you got a lot of debtors and you could perhaps do some debtor financing? Have you got a lot of other assets you could do some asset financing on? Could you actually look at bringing different payment terms to your invoices to get your money in earlier to help you with your cash flow? So as always, never look just at the narrow problem, look at wider, see if there's other more innovative solutions to the issue.